Today we're gonna try to survive Minecraft natural disasters that could destroy the entire world, starting with the Colossal forest fire. This is our jungle firehouse. Our job is to protect this from the fire, and we're gonna use real life fire training tips to see if we can keep it alive. We got a book here. This is some ideas from Smokey the Bear. The first one is to build a water moat. Okay, we got our bucket right here. We're gonna get some water and start filling this moat up as fast as possible. Fire's moving in at max speed right now. We got the alarm bells going off. I need some backup firefighters. Unfortunately, I don't have that because I'm a lone man in the middle of the jungle. So guys, the fire's spreading pretty dramatically right now. We gotta get to our next thing, which is to get some dispensers with water that'll shoot out at everything around us. Fortunately, I'm a prepared firefighter. Okay, so I think the best way to do it is to put a couple right here on the front. Fill these up with some bottles. Oh God, it's moving in quick. We got another book right here. These are real life firefighting tips. We're gonna pull this out right now and see what we've got in here. First tip is trim the nearby tree. I can hear the fire creeping up on us every single second. Like we're literally running out of time right now to protect the space. There's a tree literally next to a base. We got to take this one out too. It is getting dangerously close to us right now. All right. All right, fire is moving in dramatically here. This is one of the biggest fires we've ever seen. What's our next tip, Smokey the Bear? Trim nearby trees, cut the grass near you. We just did. Add ventilation, create a fire alarm.
How's a fire alarm gonna help me at this point?
So we've got 360-degree water coverage right now. Fire is definitely clearing out most of the forest. Guys, so at this point, it is now spread to literally above the base right now. So if I did everything right, we should be okay. It's looking good. It's looking good. I mean, this is literally the biggest forest fire I've ever seen in my entire life. I don't know what happened. Someone made a Minecraft campfire and just let it go.
Someone didn't put their torch out at night?
Let's go ahead and give these some shots here, see what we can do. This might actually put some fire out.
Didn't do anything. That was horrible.
So guys, at this point, almost the entire jungle is filled out. In fact, this is what it used to look like, and this is what it looks like now. I survived 100 days in one of these back in the past. Now our job is to survive here without freezing to death before the nuclear winter kills us. What do we have here? A dead Steve? It says Rip Steve. Well, it's got a chest here, so let's see what's inside of it. We've got some wool armor to keep us warm, and a book called Steve. Let's see.
I didn't kill him. I swear it wasn't me, dude. I didn't.
So our first recommendation to stay warm is actually to build a fireplace. So that's something that I think we could do. So I'm gonna need some sticks and some wood. And unfortunately, it's kind of freezing cold out here and we literally are gonna die very soon. So I'm not gonna lie, I'm just gonna go harvest wood from this dude's roof. Someone's gotta survive here and it's gonna be me. And I'm sorry if you can't make it. All I need is a little bit of coal here, guys. And you can already see the temperature right now starting to drop. You can see the lightning bolt going down, which is very bad. This would not be easy to survive. Oh, look at that. Look at that right there. A little bit of coal right there. Okay, there we go. Now I think we have all we need to go survive back inside of our igloo here and maybe survive through winter with our dead Steve body, which honestly is just decoration at this point. First thing we need is a crafting table. All right, phase 1 is done. Steve, I'm sorry. We're gonna put that on your dead body. It's weird. Now that's gonna help us warm up, I think. Shape of base. That's not really helpful.
A catenary arch distributes weight more evenly for the levels. The hot air rises and the cold air sinks down into the lower part. The abode can hover some 40 to 60 degrees above the surrounding air. But bring a friend to your igloo party and you'll get warmer faster.
I think we could hollow this out just a smidge right there. That'll give us more of that shape. But we also need a friend, and probably a live one. So I need to get a villager in here.
He thinks I killed that man. He won't come join me.
So we got the igloo shape, we got the campfire. What else do we need? These are actual real tips to survive in these situations. Cover it with snow, and the final one is keep the inside small. So we got a little bit of snow falling that'll help, and then we're gonna put a little bit more around the outside. Theoretically, this insulates us. So at this point, our health from being cold is dropping drastically. We're like 10% down. We're approaching hypothermia, which is extremely dangerous. But if I get back inside, you can see it dropping already quicker. It instantly goes back up, which means the igloo fireplace design works. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the biggest Minecraft dam that I have ever seen before. And behind this retaining wall are millions of gallons of water. And I'm gonna release it all after I show you how to protect yourself. So guys, there's only one way I know of to protect yourself if you build a dam like this and have water burst. And that involves a lot of sponges. So what we're gonna do is create a sponge retaining wall just like this. We really don't even need that many around the edges here. When the water bursts through that dam, these sponges should be enough to at least keep this portion of the world dry so we won't have to worry about any of the spillage coming in and absolutely murdering us. Now, if you're doing this in real life, you're probably just gonna die. So now that we've created a nice little barrier here, these sponges should really keep us safe. All right, that ought to do it.
I think.
Now we're gonna back up a little bit. Imagine that you're standing down there. This is the dam being blown up. And guys, here comes the first wave of water literally flowing down right now onto the base. We're gonna get inside where we're super safe just to make sure
This doesn't kill us.
This doesn't kill us.
We're currently up here on top of this tree, which means we're gonna be fairly safe whenever the tsunami comes. But the next thing is you gotta create your sponge board, all right? We gotta get back up to our spot before that thing comes and kills us right now. That sucker's moving quick. Now, the only two tips you need are to make sure you're at high ground and make sure you have the sponge wall. So guys, time to brace for impact. That poor dog! Come here, buddy. No, no. Oh God, they're both dead. Now you can see it filling in all the gaps right here. The dog found an island down there. I mean, we're basically in the middle of it. It's creating brand new landscapes. Look at this. It's like a river flowing through the islands. Once the tsunami itself is over, all you have to do is walk back down and then enjoy the brand new landscape. I don't think there's gonna be more after this. You should be okay. Now, guys, you might be able to tell what our next disaster is. It is an F5 super tornado, and we are in the middle of a Minecraft trailer park. We need to get building literally as fast as possible because when I release this, oh God, you can already see the wind blowing right now a little bit.
It's gonna get bad.
So I think this looks like a nice trailer park house to us. It's got some sturdy walls. And the first is to board up all the windows. This is kind of an older version of Minecraft, so it's not the perfect board. I'm not gonna lie to you, but it's gonna get the job done, all right? So we're gonna board these all up so if the glass breaks, it doesn't shatter our eyeballs out. We're gonna replace the structural integrity of our build with no stairs. In fact, we're going to just use a couple pillars because bricks are sturdy. So now we've got almost everything done. We're gonna seal this door off with an iron door to make sure it's even more secure. If all goes badly and this thing comes and rips through our base, I really don't know how strong an F5 tornado is. You need to have an emergency bunker, and that's what's gonna be right here. If you find that things might be, getting a little bit risky down here, you'll be able to walk into this emergency bunker where you're gonna have all the essentials inside of a chest right here, all right? An apple a day keeps the doctor away. In our case, 64 of them should do just fine. So I think that is really all we need to do. Double layer the walls, cover the windows, and that's not good. Make sure you have a secure bunker to get into. I feel like this will be all right. Now, to make sure we're even more secure, we're gonna put a weather siren on the roof of our base, and that's gonna actually play music if it detects one. We're gonna put a radar on the inside, and this is actually going to warn us where the tornado is. And finally, a tornado sensor, which of course will sense where the tornado is. So now we are literally prepared pretty much everywhere I can do that. We've also got a manual redstone siren. You guys hear that? That is legit. We're gonna put it right here, and if things get bad, we will trigger that. Guys, the tornado has now been detected. The emergency siren's going off. I'm not sure where it is right now. This is an F1 tornado we're dealing with right here. It's definitely getting bad out there. We're gonna take a peek outside and see what we're dealing with. Make sure we are in survival mode so we can't die. Oh, it's pulling us. Oh, it's pulling us. It's pulling us in the air. We gotta get inside. We gotta get inside right now. So there's definitely a tornado going on outside right now. So far, everything's holding up pretty well. So guys, now it is getting extremely bad here. We've just upgraded it straight to a F5 tornado. There it is in the distance right there. Tornado alarms are going off. Now, I should not be opening this door, but we're gonna... Thunder, lightning, explosions. There's a lot going on right here. You can see cows being lifted in the sky right here through this window. So guys, it looks like the tornado is just now passing. It seems like this build worked absolutely perfectly. No damage to us, but a lot of damage to the city. Let's go outside and see what it's looking like. Oh God, forcing us to walk this way. Oh my gosh. Oh my. We are officially inside of the heart of it right here, folks. You can see all the animals up in the sky. I would say as long as you follow the details and don't go outside, you're gonna survive a tornado. Now guys, our biggest natural disaster is currently in preparation. This is the mega volcano, and to make it even more realistic, I turned my heater all the way to max, so I'm actually gonna start sweating as we go on. But before we get there, we gotta prepare for the giant, massive earthquake. I think the first thing we need to do is build it on stilts. All right, these are kind of like secure beams that are going to help support the house. All right, nice stilt design. This also works for hurricanes or floods. I think it's a multi-purpose build. Get a little staircase up there. Now that it's on stilts, we gotta surround it with some reinforced blocks. For us, I think we're gonna use iron blocks. I feel like iron's like sturdy or something. It might not be. Just mentally, it feels like a sturdy block. Now that is secure. All right, now that that's taken care of, we got to make a bunker underground. To be honest, I don't know if you necessarily want to go underground if there's a hurricane or an earthquake, but according to our notes, you should. And so we're going to do that with a trapdoor on top of it. Nice little safe bunker there. Just like an emergency cry hole. And now we just got to finish out the rest of the base. So for us, we're just going with a nice little tropical bungalow feel. Right? That has a nice little bungalow feel to it. And guys, the earthquake is now officially here. And I'm not gonna lie to you, this base is not working too well. I didn't know it would just dissolve everything. I thought earthquake would just, shatter things. Apparently, this is what it does. It just shifts blocks around, and we are just slowly falling into the pit of doom here. Going in survival mode to make sure we get the full experience. I thought real life earthquake tips would help us, but to be honest, it really didn't. It really didn't. And I would even go so far as to say, if you were in that bunker hole, you would most likely have been dead. For this next one, guys, I would say the second most extreme natural disaster you're ever going to see in your life, a mega sinkhole. Take a look at what some of these look like in real life. They're insane. So this is our humble abode right here in the city. Hello, I just took it over. And we're going to try to prepare using real life sinkhole tactics. According to our research, there's not a lot you can do here to prevent a sinkhole. I mean, it's just, if there's a sinkhole, what are you going to do?
You're going to die.
I'm going to try to use some reinforced blocks down here at the bottom. But the thing is, they're already pretty reinforced. We've got slabs all the way through it. By the way, guys, if you see sweat beads forming, that just means that the volcano temperature in real life is approaching me. All right, I'm making it 40. Now I'm gonna reinforce with some vines too, and theoretically with some more like structural support, it might make the blocks less likely to break. And I know slime blocks actually stick to neighboring blocks. So if there is a giant sinkhole, we're gonna put some slime down, and maybe the blocks won't fall down to the ground. I'm not really sure what to expect right here. And this is kind of a nasty way to have your floor designed, so we can make it look better by putting some carpet on it so you don't have to slow down constantly. Nope, you still slow down. That just makes it look a little better. Couple of these little critters, huh? All right, guys, who's ready to see a big fat sinkhole? I know you are. Let's rip it. Oh God, here we go. I feel like this is how a sinkhole would be in real life. You can see it vibrating. Look. We're getting some vibrations here. There's some vibratory patterns coming in through the world. It says an unknown error occurred. Let's try it again. Oh, here we go. Now that is a sinkhole. This reminds me very much of the earthquake, but I guess they are pretty similar. Coming down right here in the center, some villagers still surviving. Slime did not work at all.
That was a terrible solution here.
It literally just obliterated the entire base, the ceiling, the roof. Couple villagers honestly survived, smart getting over here in the corner. But I would say there is a very low to zero chance you're gonna survive that in real life. Now it's time for the world's biggest volcano that you've ever seen. So guys, not only do we live in that house right there that was just hit by a sinkhole, we also own this mart here called Spin. I own this. Now we got a couple ideas to protect this base. One of them would be to create a lava layer. But if there's one thing I know, it's that lava gets stuck in other lava. Like if I pour this lava, look, it's gonna go into that lava. So maybe there's a volcano, it's gonna see this and be like,
Oh, look, it's some lava. I'm not gonna come destroy you.
so we've got some lava in the front. Now we can't protect the entire house. So on the inside, what we're gonna do is create layers of ice. Now when this melts, I would hope it makes water, and that water would hopefully turn to cobblestone and protect our lives. Or the lava will melt it, vaporize it, we'll die, our skin will melt off, and our flesh will just be gone, and there'll be no body left for anyone to identify. The last thing is just like an emergency evacuation hole, which we're just gonna put back here, kind of cover it with some ice. Maybe if that melts, we can break through the wall and get outside. And here comes the volcano. Definitely looks like a sinkhole again. I'm not sure. Oh God, is that a pit to the center of the world? Oh, that is. It's going right down, huh? This is the most underwhelming thing I've ever seen in terms of a volcano. I mean, shouldn't it be volcanoing? What's happening here? So guys, it seems like, I'm just trying to get out of here right now. It seems like there is some real funky stuff going on at the moment. Oh, guys, wow. So there you go. The volcano actually just formed right here in the center of the entire city. So did this volcano literally just form on top of our mart? That's our mart. That's our store. I don't know if our technique's gonna work here. I'm starting to sweat in real life. I mean, this is 4D, guys. You can probably feel the heat from that. I mean, I guess while that's coming, this seems like a great opportunity to take a new home. You know what? Let's take this house. I feel like a wooden house is a great challenge for us. So we're gonna try the same thing. All right, guys. We have an actual volcano coming down. So the volcano has now been growing and erupting for a full 20 minutes as a full Minecraft day, and it is finally about to breach the Minecraft base that we've created here. It seems to have stopped dripping literally right next to where my base is. Like that's like the max distance it's gone. Guys, the volcano has just started to smoke. That is not a feature I thought we'd be seeing today. Our base is still alive. The water defense is working, but now there's a literal plume of smoke coming out the top. I'm not really sure about that. Oh God. Oh God, what is that, a explosive? So guys, the volcano has now been erupting, shooting literal massive TNT or explosive bombs. I don't know what they are, all over the map. Lava's literally all around the base, but if I look at it, no part of this base has been damaged. I mean, this thing has been erupting for literally 30 minutes in real life. And yet, despite all of this, our base has stood the test of time. So guys, this looks like one of the giant meteors that came out of the volcano. Literally just hit some random dude's house over here on Park Street. I don't know who it is. That means we literally beat the hardest natural disaster possible. If you enjoyed today's episode, don't forget to leave a comment down below, lick your screen, and subscribe. That one's just playing in the water. These things don't even care. Look at that thing spinning around like a little top.